Good morning, everyone. We will now begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama to protect and bless us as we participate today in the construction of paradise on earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer, please stand.
高原に感づまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちて、つめみろやかむいざなぎのみこと、つくしのいむかのたち花の、おどのあはぎはらに、いそぎはらいたも、時になりませる。はらいどの神たち、もろもろのまがごとすみけられよ。あらいたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしを。天つかみ国つかみやおよろずの神たちともに。雨の打ちこまの耳振り立てて、きこしめせと、かしこみかしこみもまおす。みろくおにかみ、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ、みろくおにかみ、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。かんながら、たまちはれませ。かんながら、たまちはれませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life.
In accordance with your divine will, the long gate of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we lead your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive Johrei.
Eu do Meishu-samaですよ。
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings.
Eternal life. Once, once I was awakened to the realization that life goes on, that it is immortal and eternal, I truly began to live.
This morning I want to share with you the faith experience of Adejane Cristina Spati Nunes. She's from Rio Claro, Brazil. On February 19th, 2020, in routine exams, Adejane's doctor detected a lump of about half an inch in her right breast. The doctor ordered an MRI, and the result pointed to possible cancer cells. In view of such results, she was referred to undergo a biopsy. Adejane reported the fact to her minister, who calmed her down and told her to trust God and Meishu-sama. He guided her to dedicate more and to intensify receiving and channeling Johrei. This way, she started to practice Johrei on average 10 times a day, between giving and receiving, and to read the divine writings. On March 22nd, she held a Johrei gathering, which brought much light to her home and harmony to her family. Although at home they are all Johrei members, her family members were not channeling Johrei, and they had some conflict between them. After the Johrei gathering, everyone was once again performing our basic practices of faith, and their disagreements were resolved, which caused great joy in Adejane. In this way, they kept the routine of channeling Johrei, attending our online services, and making flower arrangements. She had the biopsy performed in June 2020. As soon as the result was ready, she made an appointment to return to the doctor. He was very happy, informed that the nodule had reduced in size, and therefore, during the procedure, it was possible to remove it completely. He also stated that the exam showed no signs of malignancy. She left the office radiant, crying with joy. She keeps doing tests every 6 months, and the results are all normal. She is sure that it was God and Meishu-sama who healed her, and that Johrei brought about a change in her present and future, and that of her family. Currently, all her family members are actively involved in the divine work, and she was blessed to take on the mission of family assistant. Adejane is immensely grateful for all the miracles she received, and above all, for being helpful in the realization of paradise on earth. And I want to share with you another faith experience. This one is from Geisa Carolina Correa Nascimento from São Gonçalo Johrei Center, Brazil. Geisa is 33 years old and she has been a Johrei member for 19 years. She currently volunteers in the youth group and gives courses at the center. She also seeks to carry out our basic practices of faith. In January 2019, while she was at the beauty salon, she noticed a flaw in her scalp with no hair. Thus, she decided to consult a dermatologist. She was diagnosed with alopecia areata, an inflammatory autoimmune disease considered incurable by medicine, which affects the roots of the hair and causes hair loss. A liquid medicine was prescribed for her to apply for a month, but she did not get any results. Returning to the specialist, she was informed that she would need to undergo a treatment with injections into the affected area to stimulate hair growth. The technique, however, in addition to being expensive and invasive, was not guaranteed to be effective. When seeking guidance from her minister, she received the guidance to receive at least 2 hours of Johrei in her head every day. Thus, she decided to follow the guidance and counting on her mother's support. At the same time, she continued fulfilling her mission, assisting her minister, and carrying out other practices, such as the Mitama Migaki, which is the dedication to cleaning our surroundings as a soul polishing, reading the divine writings, and offering donations of gratitude. After a month and a half, she noticed some hairs started to grow. She continued with intensive Johrei for approximately 6 months. Hair threads were born gradually, and today she realizes that she has more hair than before, in addition to no longer having the previous problem on her scalp. This experience, Geisa gained more conviction in the strength of Johrei and learned that when we truly surrender to God and Meishu-sama and trust in the divine intervention, the results are better than we can predict. She commits to continue being useful in the divine work through dedications and bringing the light of Johrei to many people. Thank you very much for joining our morning service, listening to this faith experience. Tomorrow is our Meishu-sama's birthday celebration here at the Miroku headquarters at 11 a.m. If you live locally, by any means, try to attend this service in person or attend online through our Facebook page, our Miroku TV YouTube channel, and through Zoom. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Sabbath.
This brings to a conclusion of our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us and have a blessed day.